Welcome to Project Ventive channel. Please subscribe to this channel. By Brett Davis. Jibo is a social robot. It plays music. It turns on the lights. It reads books to your children. It plays emails and voice messages. It takes family photos. It guards your house. It's a rotund little robot named Jibo, and by next December, it could be in your home if its successful crowdfunding appeal succeeds in getting it to market. Jibo is the brainchild of Cynthia Breazeal, Massachusetts Institute of Technology professor and pioneer in the world of social robotics. The team behind the new company she formed includes technologists from iRobot, Apple, IBM, Symantec, Zynga and more. The robot packs a lot of hardware in its 11-inch tall, 6-pound frame. He sports two color stereo cameras with 360-degree sound localization, so if you talk to him from behind, he can swivel his flat, high-definition touchscreen face around to you. He has full-body touch sensors, two premium speakers, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connectivity, all running on a Linux-based ARM processor. And, yes, Jibo is a he, according to his maker. An FAQ page on the company's website says, Jibo is gendered male. You can't change his name to Bucky or Sparky, either, at least not yet. In the current release, you have to use the name Jibo to address hi. The same FAQ says, future updates may allow for the possibility to give your Jibo a new name of your choice. Breazeal has worked on social robots for years, including at MIT's Media Lab, home of social robots such as Nexi and Leonardo, earlier efforts to create sociable robots. Unlike some of those robots, Jibo doesn't try to mimic a human or animal face. Key to Jibo is his ability to create relationships with users, as a persona himself. Jibo is a social robot, and while other robots strive to be humanoid, with legs that mimic human gait, with physical presence that resembles the human physique in home, Jibo strives to establish a relationship. Steve Chambers, executive chairman of Jibo Inc., writes in an email to Mission Critical. It's a philosophical difference and belief that key to establishing relationship isn't trying to have Jibo walk up a flight of stairs but to have him show empathy and respond to consumers. Jibo tries hard to be a warm, attentive, responsive companion. Having him not be anthropomorphized was key to establishing his presence as such, he writes. Jibo can learn things about you, such as your favorite takeout food, information that it stores in the cloud, which the company says is protected data. In fact, should your Jibo conk out and need to be replaced, the new one can learn everything the old one knew. The system depends heavily on speech recognition technology and home automation, according to Roberto Pieracini, the company's director of conversational technology, in a video blog post hosted by the company. Having robots understand speech is a challenge enough, but building conversational technology for a robot like Jibo has many more challenges, he says. One of those is the fact that there is no button to push to let Jibo know you are talking to it. Jibo approached the market using the crowdfunding website Indiegogo. The company sought $100,000, it ended up raising nearly $2.3 million, wrapping up the campaign on the 14th of September. The most popular package allowed funders to obtain the first robots for $499 in home automation. The first units are expected to ship to developers in September 2015, with consumer units arriving in December. Please subscribe to this channel. Competition for home. There are a few robots similar to Jibo coming to market, although few with the technological firepower behind Jibo. One is Buddy, the first product from France's Blue Frog Robotics. Like Jibo, Buddy has a flat screen face, although in its case it's actually a tablet. Unlike Jibo, Buddy is intended to be mobile, and it has hands, although it's not clear what they can do. It is a companion robot, 45 centimeters, 17.7 inches, high, which can manage your household automation devices, help seniors at home, entertain or contribute to the education of your kids and assist you in the personal surveillance of your home, the company says. Jibo is better than another competitor, albeit a much taller one, is Adam, from Italy's Hands company. Adam is more like Jibo in some ways, in that it has a screen for a face and no arms, and it's intended to learn from its owner's behavior over time. Like Jibo, it's designed to interface with home automation, allowing it to switch on lights, adjust thermostats and the like. It can also play music and take photographs. Chambers says there are several factors that set Jibo apart from his competition in the market. The ability to hear and orient himself, due to an ability to move almost 360 degrees. The ability to move in 3D space. the ability to disambiguate family members, and to recognize people and address them as individual people, he writes. The way Jibo moves, based on line of action animation principles, is unique to his character. As a social robot that lives in the home, a key foundation to Jibo's uniqueness is how we have connected audio processing, visual processing, persona and relationship intelligence and expressive movement together, Chambers writes. Doing so requires advanced architecture and software that make Jibo. Jibo, the robot everyone wants in their home. It's called Jibo, and despite being a robot without a human morphology, it has seduced internauts to such an extent that the eponymous company which makes it, Jibo, is the result of a successful crowdfunding campaign. Now finished, it collected $2.5 million on Indiegogo, a sum which exceeded all the creators' expectations. The design team includes Cynthia Breezeal, a pioneer in robotics and professor at MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Endowed with artificial intelligence, the robot is designed to form part of our family environment, help with daily chores and act as a personal assistant. It can hold conversations, differentiating between when we are addressing it directly and when we are talking to other people, and perform tasks for us. It can read our emails and send voice messages, remind us of meetings and appointments in advance, serve as voicemail, and act as a webcam when we want to hold a video conference. Remind us of meetings and appointments in advance, serve as voicemail, and act as a webcam when we want to hold a video conference. If we ask it to, it can detect us with its sensor and take photos or make videos of us, which it will then delete if it perceives a certain movement of our head or receives an order from the pertinent voice. It also recommends restaurants and can book tables for us. If we want to order takeout food, it knows our preferences and can place the order for us. It reads stories to children and has interactive apps for kids to play and learn, and it can manage domotics, or home automation, for example turning on specific lights when we come home. All of this is done in a very intuitive manner, and the robot expresses itself through sound, image and movements, which humanize it to make it seem like another member of the family. It has a personality and feelings. It detects gestures of affection and responds by dancing or changing the eye on its touchscreen through amusing animations, to name just a few of its possible manifestations. The people who supported the crowdfunding project by donating the amount that Jibo costs, around €400, will be among the lucky few to receive it in their home at the end of 2015. Those who contributed a lesser sum when they reserved their robot will receive it at the beginning of 2016 and pay the outstanding difference. As for the rest of us, we will have to wait until it goes on the market in February 2016. We have seen a great deal of progress in robotics and artificial intelligence, but we have to admit that the creators of Jibo have found the key to creating the first from Amazon, Jibo and Furio, to Google Home, which is the best smart house system for you. Jibo is primarily designed to become another family member. If all the aforementioned features are available by 2016, it will achieve its goal. Its hands-free and easy-to-use design will become very popular with users. Its features are good for people that are busy and cannot handle multiple devices at once. For such people, all their information will be available in an easy way. Jibo is also the first of a new product type. If Jibo ISN accepted by the general public, then big tech companies will also invest in home robots, thereby bringing a shift in our lives. This shift will lead to seamless integration of technology and human life at a lesser price. Hence the possibilities with Jibo are limitless. When a device like Jibo, which has access to content related to personal, family members, it becomes very important to safeguard the data generated. Jibo uses SSL encryption that will secure personal data sent to and from the cloud. Jibo will use 256-bit AES, advanced encryption standard, encryption in the cloud, and digital certificates will be used to authenticate devices. A good combination of technology and company policies will be used to protect users' personal data. Jibo complies with FTC Bureau of Consumer Protection guidelines. That also includes the Children's Online Privacy and Protection Act, COPPA. Company policies will ensure that Jibo only collects specific data deemed necessary, keeps it secure, and retains it only as long as required. Please subscribe to this channel. A company security officer will review security of all customer data in all phases of use. Jibo will employ industry-standard best practices regarding the way data is stored and transferred. Passwords will be stored using cryptographic one-way hash functions. This ensures that no entity, even the company security how to use Jibo for home automation officer, could ever gain access to a user's password. Jibo would store certain information about users and back it up to the cloud. It will be encrypted via Secure Sockets Layer, SSL, when being uploaded or downloaded from the cloud. While stored in the cloud, it will be encrypted via 256-bit AES. The information stored could include user's name, information required to connect to your Wi-Fi network, various preferences, and data that is acquired through one of the Jibo applications or apps. Such data includes photos, videos, lists and preferences. Camera and microphone cannot be activated without specific permission from the user. Multiple JIBOs will be able to communicate among one another using emoticons. Hence, users can communicate with each other in a simple and fast mechanism. Jibo will also contain family watch skill. Users can hence use this to keep a watchful eye on kids, pets. It can also expand as a security tool. But to use Jibo as a security tool, users will have to pay additional subscription charges and other monthly charges. Security footage will be available on Jibo Cloud and can be accessed using the app. Please subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching.